Hello, I'm Stephen Cole, and these are the headlines on Al Jazeera. Barack Obama's Middle East envoy is in Jerusalem to try and reach agreement with Israelis over settlements and to revive the peace negotiations. George Mitchell met both Israel's president and foreign minister. His main challenge is to renew the peace talks which broke down in December. It's hoped an agreement will pave the way for talks at the UN General Assembly in 10 days' time. Jackie Rowland reports.
George Mitchell has come to the region to try to iron out the remaining differences between the Israeli and the Palestinian sides, which are at the moment still placing in doubt a meeting which the Americans want to hold in New York on the fringes of the UN General Assembly on September the 23rd.
Zimbabwe's Prime Minister has used the first EU visit in 7 years to express his frustration with the country's power-sharing deal. Morgan Tsvangirai said he wouldn't stand by as President Mugabe's party continue to violate the law. The European delegation says its sanctions will stay in place until human rights abuses end. Harry Mutasa is in Harare.
Well, it's about what the EU was saying. They're saying that the visit went very, very well. They managed to achieve what they wanted to do when they came into the country, which was to meet all the key players in the whole GPA, the whole power-sharing deal with Zimbabwe. And more importantly, they say they managed to assess the situation on the ground.
Hundreds of prisoners at Afghanistan's Bagram air base may soon be able to challenge their detention. An estimated 600 people are currently being held in the US Front Jail. New guidelines are expected to help prisoners examine and possibly challenge the evidence against them. Currently, inmates have few rights, and the Afghan Commission for Human Rights claim some have been mistreated. Nada Derry is from the organisation.
We do see that as a positive step forward, but we are also looking forward to see how these guidelines are implemented on the ground and how they are actually materialized in practice.
And don't forget, you can watch Al Jazeera online. Head to our website, aljazeera.net/English, and click on the Watch Now icon. Well, those are the headlines on Al Jazeera. I'm Stephen Cole. Goodbye from me.